Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Sheikh Sam, Dr. Osama, and Musha, my dear faculty members, deans, respected guests, speakers, Dr. Hazrat, Dr. Shirazi, Dr. Zafar, and guests from other countries. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Indeed, it is my pleasure to once again be with you. We have had 2 days of exhaustive and very extensive engagement with the presenters, speakers, researchers, writers from a variety of backgrounds. This forum was intended to be a platform to bring together practitioners and academics, research scholars from those who refer to Islamic sources, traditional and classic sources, and those who are more accustomed to and acquainted with the modern and contemporary sources, and those who are on ground and facing the problems on ground, and those who are aware of the challenges and issues on ground, and those who are actually in the business of reflecting upon those challenges and engaged in creative and critical thinking as to how to come up with the solutions and responses to face those challenges. I feel that given the fact that in this last session the hall is still full, it tells me something about its promise, and it tells me that there was some nafa that everybody has realized. I am particularly amazed to see so many young men and young boys and girls and men and women who are here and who are devoted to this field. The future is bright, and with your energies, intellectual powers, and your faculties, and your mind and soul and spirit being invested in this field. And there are so many of you, and I am sure that if you go to other conferences and other places, you will still see hall full of people like you who are working in this area. So I'm sure, and I can see in the horizon, that future is bright. That if so many people are thinking, and they are thinking constructively, they are thinking constantly, they are thinking creatively, critically, and they are bent upon more and more investment in this thinking process, so I think we will be better, and we will do a better job in future. As we move forward, it is very important, once again, to connect with what has preceded before your arrival in this field. The scholars and ulama over the last 1400 years did not spare this field. It was not out of bound for them. It was, as Dr. Muzakar said, that what Islam talks about in terms of its economic system, it was there even before Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came. And we can see in Quran that there was just the ayah that were recited in Allah wa right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been the provider and sustenance and the risk, which means welfare, prosperity, and livelihood of all who are human or non-human, but who are plants and animals and everyone. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has laid out a system for life, for March, and He has an intricate scheme, a complex array of system that is based upon his wisdom, and that is based upon what the needs are and how it has to be provided automatically, and it has to reach and it has to be accessible to everyone whoever is wherever, whether under the sea, over the ground, or under the ground, or in the skies. So there is this whole system. We have to discover its goodness, and we have to find out the principles which have been adopted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this natural world, in this natural economic system. And again, I allude to Dr. Manzar Khan, who has left us with a very good idea that this economics is an economics of realism. It is based upon real assets. But finance and banking, that is only concerned with and confined to lending and profits on lending and profits to investors and depositors. So that is a very myopic and a narrow scope focus on what Islamic economics is all about and what it should be concerned with. So I think we have to discover the principles of that natural economic activity that is being laid out, and that is in the template, intrinsic template of this universe. And we have to find out the principles of its economic functions, that what are the economic functions and what is the economic system and subsystems that are governing this universe and this world. And then we have the work of all those who have done before. The work is available in Arabic, the work is available in Persian, the work is available in other languages. And then there is work that has been done in the past 50 years, very active research. It has been an active focus of research by a variety of people, some of whom we have met, and some of whom we only know through their books. So it is important for us that before we took our pen out to write something, we should be aware, very well conversant, and we should have digested the work of the preceding 30, 40 years. And unless we know that, we will not be able to make a real progress. So I would especially emphasize to our young people that please connect with sources, connect with the work that has been done in our times, in our history, in our context, and connect with the work which is already going on as of now. It is important for you to be knowledgeable of that, and then you will see the quality of your work will be such as expected of value addition, that you have extended the frontiers of knowledge, that your work is an edge over an edge. It is an advancement of what was known, what was seen, and what was believed, and what was debated. And that's what you will know. It is easy these days to churn out papers because you have explosion of knowledge on your fingertips. You can pull out 20 articles and make 1 article. It's not difficult. You can do it in 2 days, 3 days, all right? And it will still be new. You can also beat Turnitin or any other, filter mechanism. There are ways to do that, all right? But we don't want to do that. It's Islamic economics, banking and finance, so we need to be fair to what we are doing, and we need to be fair to our commitment. So to young scholars, my advice is, please find your niche, that what is of interest to you, what function, your objectives, your personal interest, your passion. Find out that niche and then score in that niche. Make 1 piece, 2nd piece, 3rd piece, and do well, so that you are known as the principal author, as the key person, as the pioneer in that niche, and then take it forward. So this is how you start in this field and be aware of everything. My second advice is that you need to also know of the whole body of knowledge that is springing forth outside the realm of Islamic economics. So there are thousands of people who are writing, and there are hundreds of conferences going on, and much of that goes on over there is of interest to us, is relevant to us. Someone has already been a part of your work. Grab it, take it, and then use it, utilize it. It's no good that if you think that you are working on Islamic economics and you limit your area of study only to Islamic economics. You need to understand all other alternative ideologies, all other alternative paradigms. You need to understand all other schools of thoughts. You need to understand and be aware of the critique and the reinforcements and appreciation and all the inquiries and research that's going on in all over the place, so that you also have the broad range, wide range perspective in your mind, and you can absorb things as they come to you, whether it's good, it's bad, it's outdated, it's current, and where it fits, how it helps in your overall puzzle, how it fits in your mosaic. So you have to really be good at it. So it's a very serious and smart job that is required, and I'm glad to see young people who are interested in that, and I'm glad to see your momentum, your commitment, and I wish you really well that you would be doing a better job than your previous generations, and that is exactly what is also expected of you. In order to promote research and development, because that was the objective of this conference, let me suggest, Dean at Islamic University and Sheikh Hasan, and there are people who are here, Dr. Manzar and Dr. Shirazi, let me suggest that we set up Islamic Economics, Finance and Banking R&D Fund. We need to do that, okay? If we set up Islamic Economics, Finance and Banking R&D Fund, and a fund which will be dedicated to support the research by supporting faculty and students and projects, I think it would increase the quality, it would enhance the quality of the output and the outcome. It would help the institutions who are geared to it and who are focusing upon it, and it will motivate and it will support the work. And I think if the industry is $1.8 trillion right now, and we are hoping to have $1 trillion added up every 2-3 years, then it should not be difficult to have a decent and reasonable sum invested here. And we can tell the Islamic banks and Islamic financial institutions like Raji and Dubai Islamic Bank and central banks of the countries that, look, we will invest in your bank, whatever you will get. So we will not take it away from you. So let us do a serious job, and I'm saying that this is the job that we need to do for the young people, that we set up a global fund for research, R&D in Islamic economics, finance and banking. And here is my proposal. And anything which is related to fund, or anything which is related to fiqh, or there has to be a sheikh, so I would request Sheikh Hasan, if you agree, then we would like to have you as the chair of this fund. Would you agree? And we can make a cross-country board from Malaysia and Bosnia and Pakistan and Qatar and other places from where people are here today, and we can invite others. We can develop this fund, we can write to the banks, and I think we will be able to support good research. And good research will come out of that fund. It should be transparent, it should be on the web, and we can take the projects and we can help them do the projects, and support institutions to when they want to hold a conference or workshop, train researchers in research methodologies, develop digital resources for all the depositories in various places, in various continents, so that research and data and reference books are available, organized for the translation of work from one language to the other language, and also do some support to faculty, senior faculty. There are many, I believe, who, if we are able to provide sustenance, they will be very happy and willing to shift from contemporary to Islamic. But there is maybe no job, there is no support. So it's a global thing. Let's start, let's take the first step towards this. And we will work out a plan to mobilize resources within Pakistan, and let's work out the plan resources outside Pakistan as well, and to make a board and run this program. We need this. Unless we have this R&D fund within the institutions, and then of course financial sector will also have more credibility and we will have more trust that yes, it's a global fund. If they want to say no, let them say no, that no, we don't want. We will take funds from State Bank of England. We will talk to maybe Federal Reserve Bank. We will talk to Bank of China. We will talk to Singaporean Management of Monetary Authority. So we will go everywhere, and we will get funds, I think, and good funds, good support, and we need the support of the faculty and the students as well to be able to then produce good research. So this is what we can do for the next generation, and this I believe we owe to them. And I'm ready, and I hope that the team and speakers, senior visitors, those who are here, they will also be ready. We have to bring us together, join hands, collaborate and partner, and then the field, I think, will have more trust, and they will send us the money and which we can then utilize globally for the good sake of trust of research in Islamic economics, finance and banking. I thank you. I thank everyone who traveled from far and farther, has visited us. I am especially thankful to Sheikh Hasan. Last time when he came, he promised me that he will come back next year. It is so good to see him fulfill his promise. So will you come next year? Inshallah. So, and I hope, if I don't want to ask everyone individually, but together all of you, inshallah ta'ala, we would like to see you again next year. And if you are holding conferences in your place, let us know. We will send, inshallah, our team as well. Okay? So thank you very much. May Allah be with all of you. Have good, safe journey. Those of you who have got flights and have to travel, please let us know. Those of you, those guests who want to stay longer, it would be our privilege to host you for longer, as long as you want to stay. Let us know. You can extend your stay. We will arrange your sightseeing. Our students and our faculty here tomorrow. We can take you to historical places in Lahore, which is for which Lahore is known, and enjoy the food in Lahore, enjoy the hospitality. So let us know if you want to stay. We will make your whole day program tomorrow, and everything would be, everything would be very enjoyable. So I thank you all once again from the depth of our hearts. I thank the Dean IAB, Dr. Sana, faculty members, program committee, students who have really put in their best. I can see that. And they have been attending regularly, benefiting from it, and they can see the future, hopefully, inshallah, with this very good work. So I wish you all every best and every success as you move forward in this training. Thank you very much.